Hi friends, I'm back with a super fun classic smoky eye. I am loving this look. I'm about to go on a date with the hubs and this is my ideal perfect date night makeup. It's dark, kind of sultry, but also it's not like I look, hopefully, like, you know, a prostitute. That's usually a look I typically avoiding on the daily, at least not on Fridays, Saturdays only. But I hope you like it. If you want to see how we got this fun little smoky eye, then just keep on watching. This is one of the most basic staple looks I feel like everybody should know how to do, because you can wear this so many places and it looks good on every different eye color, different hair color. I'm just starting off with priming my eye with the Louise base, but it does take a little bit of time, but it's simple because you're not using a ton of different colors. So, and this is a true smoky eye. So you have a smoky eye and then you have a gradual smoky eye. A gradual smoky eye would have like the light in the corner and then gradually wing out into a smoky eye, which is very like, that's what I normally do for bridal makeup. That's a very bridal look and that's very flattering. This is a little bit more dramatic than that look, but I just feel like it's so fun for like a night out, or if you wanna, or really anything at nighttime it's great for, or if you just want to be a little more feisty, a little more dramatic. Today we're gonna use the Sephora Pro palette. I haven't used this in a little bit, but I looked at it. Still has the names in it. Perfect. I mean, that's perfect for a smoky eye. So we'll see how this works, but the trick, I will tell you already, the trick to a smoky eye is an orange brown. That's what you need, is like the perfect orange brown, which I'm going to tell you right now. In this palette would be this color right here. That is going to make all of the difference when you go in with that harsh, really dark brown or that black. That changes everything. I'm gonna first go in with this really like nude cream color. It's called Biscotti, and lay that on my upper lid to start. This is the trick to a smoky eye, is gradually building up. If you just try to go in with a dark shade, it tends to be harder to blend and to get where you want to go. So just start with the darker color, with the darker shades. Or sorry, start with the lighter shades and then build up to the darker shades. Okay, that's on the upper lid. And now I'm going to start building up the brown. I want to keep the browns more in the orangish reddish tone for this specific look. So I'm going to start with this brown right here. I'm just lightly carving out the shape that I'm going to want this to be in. And it's such a light brown, it doesn't have to be perfect. If it's not perfect, you can obviously just erase it, or you're gonna put a darker color over it anyway, so it doesn't matter, you just keep going. I finally got my eyebrows waxed. I think it was the first time since February, so I feel like it's gonna be so much easier to do my eyebrows today. Thank the good Lord baby Jesus on that one. Whew. I was really sad they said that they couldn't wax my lip, so I just have to have my mustache still. Rude. I also love a smoky eye with like cool tones, or bluish, or not bluish, I like purple gray tones, so that's a totally different look. I can show you that sometime. This is the most common way I do a smoky eye because by using, okay, really quick, switching to that orange brown color that I was telling you about. What color is that? Terracotta, totally. Exactly what this is. Shit, what was I saying? I don't know. Oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, but putting that orange brown color on first, and then a dark brown just really keeps everything bright. You don't want a smoky eye that looks like two raccoon eyes. That's what we're trying to avoid. So you have to do something to brighten it up, to add dimension to the look. I'm going on a date night tonight. We are celebrating my birthday, Father's Day, anniversary. We've been so busy, so we haven't really had time to just celebrate. So this is fun. And finally things are open. I can eat in public. I'm so excited for that. So that'll be fun. I feel like I need a night out so bad. I am feeling overwhelmed for sure. I don't know about you guys, but all of the topics in the world right now are so heavy and they need to be had in their important conversations, but I get so overwhelmed, especially the racism talk that's really prevalent right now with the BLM movement. I get so overwhelmed because I can't even grasp it. I feel like we should have been so far past this like 50 years ago. I just don't, my brain, I'm like, how is it possible that you could look at somebody and see their skin color and think differently of them? Like, what? What? It blows my mind. But I'm excited about the conversations being had because obviously there's so much change that still needs to be had in this world. It's time we start having these important conversations. Okay, I'm gonna stop there with the orange. You can see where we're at. It's not perfectly blended because I just need that base on. We'll perfect everything, but I think I'm ready to go in with the dark brown. So we're gonna do, this is super pretty. I like, see how like this brown would be warmer, a warmer tone than like this brown or this brown. This has that that warmer undertone that's gonna match this terracotta color that's above it. So that's where I'm gonna start. And then I'm just gonna use the M433. And instead of doing swiping motions to start, we're gonna start by packing. I actually should do it with my brush. No, I'm gonna start with this one. I'm sorry with this one. And we're just gonna start packing this on. It's gonna go darkest down here and then a gradient effect upwards. So it's gonna get lighter as it goes up, really dark on the bottom. That's what we're trying to achieve. Oh, thunder, can you hear the thunder? Good, right now, not later. Oh, that's loud. I think I'm feeling like especially overwhelmed right now because one of my best friends was on a flight and from Colorado to Kentucky, and he was nervous about going to a more southern state just because it can be a little more racially charged. And I was kind of surprised when he had said that before he left. I'm like, it's fine, like, no big deal. On the flight out to Kentucky, I can like barely talk about this. This makes me so, I like cry when I get frustrated, and it makes me so frustrated. I like can barely talk about this, but yeah, so he was already nervous about going, and then this lady, he sits next to this lady in the back of the plane, and she throws an absolute temper tantrum and freaks out because she did not want her kids to sit next to a N-word. What? Hold on. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that that's something somebody feels comfortable saying out loud in 2020. You should be scared for your freaking life to say something like that to another person in 2020. Like, people should not feel the power that it's okay to talk like that about another person. And if people still feel like that's okay, then we have some serious work to do. It overwhelms me though, like the amount of work that we have to do as a country and how much change that is still needed. And I think that's what like really freaks me out is, holy cow, like I want change so bad, but I'm one person and I just don't understand. I mean, there's only so much I can do, but I feel so passionate about it, but so frustrated and overwhelmed too. So I don't know if anybody else feels that way about racism and the racial discussions that are happening right now, but there's a lot we can do, and I'm really trying to spend time educating myself. I'm listening to this really cool book called How to Be an Anti-Racist. It's been super interesting so far, and I've learned a lot of really great facts, so I appreciate that. And that's really kind of where I'm at right now, is just trying to make sure I'm like as up to date on my knowledge, and there's always more that we could learn, of course, about other people too, and other people's experiences since we're not living their life. Like, just taking a moment to stop my life and educate myself on someone else's experiences, I feel like is important. Okay, really quick, so I'm starting darkest down here, and then you can see already like it's getting lighter as it goes to the top, but my lid stops right here. I'm gonna bring it slightly higher, bring the dark brown slightly higher than my lid, because I want you to be able to see the darkness when my eyes are open, so that's why I'm gonna bring that color up a little bit higher. This is pretty close to the darkness that I'm wanting just from the eyeshadow part right now. I'm gonna leave it here for now, and then we'll come back, but we're leaving it here for now. It is pouring. It has not rained like this in a minute. Like, the skies are completely gray. Oh, I kind of love it for being inside. It's gonna suck when I have to go outside. Hopefully it'll be gone by then. Okay, since it's date night, special night, I'm gonna use special primer. This is my Tatcha liquid silk canvas, but in the pump, not the pomade. I love this primer, and I love it in the pump. It's just easier for me to use. Oh, it's so expensive. Well, for me, I feel like it's expensive, so I only use it on like days that I'm actually going somewhere or something. It just blurs your pores so well, which I feel like I'm needing extra of. Probably my old age. Great. I'm going to use, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick and Y415. But my son grabbed it, if you see his finger. So now I can't just really use it like a stick, so I'm gonna use, but this is also a legit way to put this on. So you can use your Dome foundation brush and just work it in. We are going to dinner tonight at the Pepper Tree. If you live in Colorado Springs, I hope you've heard of the Pepper Tree. It is my husband Anna's absolute favorite restaurant to go to. It is on the pricier side, so we usually only go there on special occasions. I'm gonna jump off and do my eyebrows really fast. Then I'll be right back. I'm like amazed by this rain, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go do my eyebrows, I'll be back. This eyebrow looks so dark on camera, but I swear in person, it's not. What the heck? Whatever, I can't make this one darker just for my millions of followers. I'm gonna use the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. This is the color Light. Just go like this. And then dab that on your dark circles. Just use a tiny bit of product. If you use too much, you're gonna get creases under your eyes. And then I'm going to use Pat McGrath Labs Concealer. Just under my eye. I just want it really bright right there. And this is such a bright yellow. Then I'm going to use the Naked, this is an Urban Decay Naked Concealer in medium light, which is a better match for my skin tone. I feel like I want to apologize for getting all into the racial discussion, but I'm definitely not, because that is one so important to our time right now. But I think we have spent enough time not talking about important subjects. I think it's okay to talk about things that maybe make you uncomfortable or have been like taboo to talk about in the past. Going back to my Fenty Beauty bronzer, I really like this bronzer. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in with that really orangey brown color and do my under eyes. Just that makes such a difference. That one little thing makes such a difference. Cute. I think we're about there with the eyeshadow. Eyeliner's on, mascara's on. I just put some eyelash glue on my eyelash, so we're gonna let that dry for a second, and then I'm gonna do lips. This is Huda Beauty Bombshell, one of my favorite colors. This is sometimes too light. This is the Maybelline 535, right? Yeah, 535. Purely Nude. I usually just put this right in the center. Yeah. Oh, my eyelash, I almost forgot. This is just a really wispy lash. This is gonna be so dramatic to say, but I almost feel like if you are not gonna wear a lash, like, don't even do a smoky eye. That's so bitchy. But it's like so important. It's like, why would you get dressed up in like your like Givenchy gown and wear Old Navy flip-flops? You wouldn't. So don't even put the gown on. This lash is almost too subtle. It's really wispy. I almost wish it was more of like snatched cat eye, but it's better than nothing. This is so pretty. This is so, I mean, it's so dark and dramatic, but without being like, are you a hooker? I can't tell. I feel like we avoided that. You know, feel free to tell me if we didn't. Okay, I would need to know that, but I feel like it's still classy and elegant, but it's like, dang, drama, she's here. Okay, cute. well, that was super fun. Thanks for having a real life combo with me. I needed to get that off my chest. I actually feel like lighter and yeah, I don't know, just a little bit better talking that through, even though there is no one here, but that's okay. Therapy, hello. But I hope you guys liked watching how I got this smoky eye. It's such a classic look. I would definitely practice this if this is something you don't know how to do. It's easy to learn. It just takes, for me at least, it took like a few times of doing it, playing with the colors, making sure you get the right browns, I feel like is important, but it's a really fun look just to be able to do. I can actually do it pretty quickly. It took me a little while today because I'm like sobbing through life, but usually it's not too hard. So I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, it's so awkward to say this, but just like the video, subscribe. Oh, I feel like I'm polite asking. Can I ask that? Please. Thank you. But anyways, take care of yourselves and I will catch up with you soon. Bye.